welcome to Old School's Classic Game Room. That's right, but it's on this crazy 60-inch television, which is always a lot of fun. So I, once again, am reviewing the classic Sega Genesis new game console from At Games. It's a remake of original Sega Genesis. The nice thing about this, like I said before, it has 80 built-in games. Okay, so unlike the Fire Core had like I think 20 or 30, I mean it's got 80, it just keeps on going up and up and up. Obviously on a big TV set like this, you're going to have a little bit of pixelation and blowout, but you know what? I kind of like it. I don't know why, but you know, it's kind of interesting. And as you can see, this is wireless controllers, and you can set player 1 or player 2 depending on the controller you have. Now I'm sitting about, I'd say about a good 3.5 feet away from this television set, and it's working all right for the, but I think you have to be like, it's like an infrared signal here, so I'm going to say strongly that if you guys aren't like, you know, kissing the television set, you're going to need probably a wire controller. So let's take a look at some of the games we got going on over here, shall we? So we have Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Arrow Flash, Bonanza, Chacon, Columns 3, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Page 2, Decap Attack, Echo, Echo Jr., Echo 2, never played Echo Jr., eSWAT, Eternal Champions. This game is pretty badass, it's got fatalities. Fatal Labyrinth, Game Ground, Golden Axe. Oh, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3. Jewel Master, Kid Chameleon, great game. Shadow Dancer, Shinobi 3. I mean, look at this. Sonic and Knuckles, too. Virtua Fighter 2, Streets of Rage, all the Streets of Rage games. I mean, let's give it a shot, right? We want to play, we want to see how it looks. But like I said before, it's a bigger television set. So you guys got to remember, if it's smaller, it's not HD quality, it's going to look like more like the originals. So let's press start. Let's kick up the volume. Get the old Sega logo, and voila. And I put it up so you guys can hear it. Oh! So I'm going to be Axel Smash. Here we go. This is actually one of those times when these games are pretty expensive because it's hard to find. Oh. Double taps. See that? I'm doing a double tap right there. The dash. So people are like, how bad are the controllers? Well, you know what? How good are the controllers? I'm going to start thinking positive for 2013. How good are the controllers? Well, these aren't the worst controllers I've ever felt. They're not the best controllers I've ever felt. Are they as good as the original Genesis controllers? Not really. But they have this little, like, they kind of have like this this plate on it, you know, the connected D-pad, which I personally don't like. But like I said, it is somewhat responsive. A lot better than other controllers I've used for other systems. Kind of like the FC3 console controllers, they're like the worst. But the fact that I could do a double jump, I'm sorry, a double run like that, it's pretty good. What? This game's actually hard. And once again, we're on a wireless connection. The colors look good though. Like, I'm impressed with the color palette. And because, once again, notice the problem I hear is I hear slight cutout of certain sound effects because, once again, it's not stereo. It's only got one output. Now, if you connect a bridge cable, maybe they'll change, you know? But I can hear the special effects and the smacks. There you go. Oh man, I can't cancel that. These games are so intense, I need to tell you. Ooh. But yeah, the buttons are a little sticky. They're like a little spongy. I don't like them too much in part, but the directional pad is not so bad. But these are definitely a little spongy. So once again, I suggest getting an original controller. Okay? So if you want to hit the menu button, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, until you get like 2 feet away. So you're gonna have to. There's a menu button. So you gotta be really careful. If you got like somebody who's like wild on the controller, if you're playing like Eternal Champions, the only good thing about this, like I said, is because it's got the 6 buttons, which is really nice. Because original controllers, original old school controllers were 3, and they did make a run later on with the 6. But this has the menu button. But it's also just as easy just to press the button on the unit. I mean, come on. How easy do you really want it? Seriously. But as you can see here, there's a ton of games available. If you notice, I slightly veered away and I couldn't control it, and I read back. So if you're not in the frame of reference, you're like, oh, it doesn't work. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just it's on old technology, and it's running on 2 AAA batteries that are in the back of this. So once again, I stress picking yourself up some wire controllers, because you'll be happy that you did. And good old w.80 actually has wire controllers, the classics, the original ones manufactured, and we have extension cables. So if you want, that's probably the best way to go if you want to play from a far distance. But there you have it. There is a ton of stuff here. And of course, the most important thing is, here we got some really bad games that nobody wants to play, like Table Magic, which is God knows what. These are just like old school games they just threw in here. So it looks like we have, in essence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 40 of bad games that I would love to have you guys review. I mean, you can review some of these games. That's what it actually would be great if you guys pick this unit up, review some of these really awful games that include on this unit. And I mean, obviously we love the Genesis stuff that's in here. And of course, if I didn't already mention it, it does have a cartridge slot, so you could play original Genesis games. So if you see it here, you can play original Genesis cards. So on whether or not I can play Mega Drive, I haven't tried it, but you can try it with a converter and see if it works, and let me guys can let me know. So post your videos, responses of classic game action. Give me your reviews. Don't forget to go to dosreviews.com to check out the written review on this and all the other cool gadgets and gizmos that DOS Reviews now features. And don't forget, if you guys want this stuff, okay, it helps you guys, it helps me, it helps everybody. If you guys pick up your unit at doscheap.com, it will get you the lowest price possible. Okay, that's right, the lowest price. If you're a doscheap.com member, you can make an offer, or you can basically buy it already at the low price if you're only getting onesies and twosies. But it's a really cool unit for what it's worth. For the price point, you're getting, literally 40 Genesis games, all less than $1 a piece. I mean, you can't really go wrong. And you're getting a remake console. And you know what? Classic is the way to go. For everything that's old, it becomes new again. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Old School Fool. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube /DOS Reviews. And also, if you guys want to follow me and see all the little quirky things that happen in a day, and believe me, a lot of weird stuff happens today, don't forget to go to twitter.com /Old School Fool, spelled with a K. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, play the classics. They rule. All right? I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.